What's going on? Play Game here, back with another Epic 7 video, and today we're taking a look at the event schedule for the Unforgettable Memory Celebration. So this just dropped, and they are dropping so many free rewards and slight changes and updates, and even a little bit of a leak. So here we go. Let's take a look at the event schedule. Starting on October 27th, we're getting an Unforgettable Memory check-in event. We're going to take a look at all of the event check-in rewards here in a bit, but for the most part, we're getting a lot of stuff starting on October 27th. Some of it is going to be permanent, so you don't have to be on a timetable to complete it. Mainly the promotion celebration check-in event. There's going to be 3 of those where you promote a 6-star and you get some rewards, and then the Arky 7-day growth guide. But starting on October 27th, it looks like we are getting a free unequip event, a 70 free Covenant Summon event, and also a buff event. So let's take a look at those check-in rewards. So starting with the Unforgettable Memories, it looks like, again, you're going to be able to check in for 7 days. Every day you're going to get 80 energy, and at the end of the 7th day, you're going to be able to get a 5-star hero summon ticket. On the 6th day, you do get a 5-star artifact summon ticket, which is actually really nice. Log in for 7 days, get a free 5-star unit. That's pretty good, right? Maybe you can get yourself something that you've been wanting to complete the Pokedex, or a unit, an RGB unit, hopefully, right? That is pretty strong right now in the meta. But moving on to the promotion event. So this you receive once you do promote a hero to 6-star for the first time. You do get rewards every day after you do that. And I believe we're getting 3 of these. So it's up to quite a bit of bookmarks. So on the 6th day, you do get 15 bookmarks. Along with this, you get 3 Molagora, so you get up to 9 Molagora, which is pretty crazy. Some doggos, some penguins, and some runes to help you on the 6-star journey. And I think these events are actually really good for new players, right? When you're starting off, it's really difficult to 6-star units. You're trying to complete the adventurer's path, trying to 6-star units, try to complete those missions, and then you're getting this on top of that, which is pretty insane. You know, they throw a lot of rewards at you now from when I first started playing, which is not necessarily a bad thing, right? Because it's trying to push everybody to get to PvP faster, to get to endgame faster. But here are those 2 other check-in events. Now, I mentioned that these are available for everyone, and they're here indefinitely, so you don't have to rush to complete these. These are permanent events that are going to be in Epic 7, similar to the hunt missions, right? Where you battle a certain hunt a certain amount of times and you get a free 5-star unit. These are going to be the same, and so you're going to get the same rewards after every check-in event, which is pretty nice. I mean, I'll take free rewards, I'll take free bookmarks, Molagora. It's always nice to get free Molagora, right? But again, this is going to be here indefinitely, so no rush to complete this. But let's talk about the current reward. So right now in your inbox, you should have 10 free leaves and 1 million gold, and that's just from this Unforgettable Memory Celebration video event that they're doing. So you don't have to do anything, you just have to log in to Epic 7 and you get 10 leaves and 1 million gold. I'll take that, especially for the upcoming buff event. I know I need a lot more energy, but here we go with Arky's 7-day growth guide. Now this one is another event that's also here permanently, so you don't have to rush to complete this, but according to the video, you're supposed to complete missions. I think you can complete them within 7 days, and then after completing the missions, you do get certain rewards, which are pretty nice. I believe this one also gives a 5-star ticket or a 5-star summon ticket at the end. Of course, these are random, right? But hey, you never know. It's always good to get more RGB units, especially if you're new to the game, or if you're starting, or even if you're mid game, right? Because if you want to push into PvP, like Arena RTA, things like that, you do need a slightly bigger hero pool that you start off with, because most of your units, when you're starting off, you want to push them to be specialists in a hunt, right? Whether that's Wyvern 13 or Banshee 13, something like that. So you want them to specialize there, and then you start slowly transitioning over to PvP. But I think these events are actually really great to attract new players and try to keep newer players. So I'm all for this, as I mentioned earlier. But I'll take Leafs, I'll take those 5 Molagora, that's pretty insane. I'll take some more imprints. I'm all for the free rewards. But let's take a look at the 70 free summon Covenant Summon event. So this is starting on October 28th. So right the day after we get all of this good stuff, we're getting a free unequip event with that and a free Covenant Summon event. So it's 70 free summons. These can be really, really good for some people and more powder for the rest of us, right? I haven't gotten anything from these 70 free Covenant Summon events in a long time. So it can happen though. You can definitely pull an ML 5-star from these. There is a chance. Anytime there's a chance, people are going to pull it. So the buff event though is starting on October 28th as well. It looks like day 1 is going to be Spirit Altar runes. Day number 2 is going to be the Hunt Craft material drop increase. So gold. I'm definitely going to be using up the rest of my leaves. I think I have maybe like 30 leaves left. So I'm probably going to have to dip into the Skystone Reserve to farm some more of that Wyvern. Round number 3, we're getting AP increase and EXP increase. And then day number 4, or round number 4 here, is going to be all of the buffs. So everything is going to be going on at the same time. And so the buff event is going to start on October 28th, I believe, or October 27th, and then last all the way up until November 1st. So you're going to have plenty of time to farm. I'm definitely going to go hard in the paint to try to get some more gold, because I am struggling with the gold right now. I don't know about you, but it's been a struggle with gold, especially trying to refresh, trying to craft, trying to do everything to get some more bookmarks for a potential new limited that might drop soon. But we also got some updates on the Labyrinth, which we're going to talk about here very quickly. So they did also slightly leak the sets that they're going to be dropping, mainly one of the 2 sets. Now, if you watched our previous video, we did talk about 2 new sets that are going to be dropping on October 27th. We know one of them now. And so one of them is going to be a protection set. And so this is from the video that they talk about the revamp to the Labyrinth. And one of the main sets here that you'll see, these are the new set rewards that we're going to be getting for that new nightmare mode, I think that they're calling it. And it looks like one of them is protection set. And so I guess our prediction was slightly right. I was thinking that they're probably going to release sets that are going to help everybody, right? Like team sets. So in Summoner's War, there are sets that give everybody like a stat boost. Like, for example, this set here, protection set, at the start of the battle, grants a barrier to all allies for 2 turns, right? And so this is kind of like Fallen Cecilia's passive, right? Where she gives a barrier to everybody at the start. And it's one of those where it's going to increase stocks of DJB, right? It's going to, Operator Sigrid is going to be pretty crazy if you slap this on any of your tanks, right? Starting off, it's going to be one of those bad times, right? But I think this is fine for free now. You'll see the gear sets here. All of them are already in game, but these are the ones that I believe there's a potential to drop. I don't know if these are going to be the sets with the substats that you're going to always get, because in the video they mentioned that you get one of these with certain substats, and it's a random one every time that you complete it. So I'm not sure if the subs for these are always going to be the same, and maybe you're always going to get the same one, but that doesn't sound right? But being Smilegate, they're always going to put effectiveness and effect res on all of the pieces. You know, everything here, I think the only sets or the only pieces that are actually good is that protection set. It's a full support protection set, right? But it's one of those where we don't know if this is going to be like a 2-piece set or a 4-piece set, right? It doesn't really tell us here. So if it's a 2-piece set, it's going to be insane value. If it's a 4-piece set, it's going to be a feels bad, right? But I'm thinking it's probably going to be a 2-piece set, similar to like health set or the defense set, right? Crit set, things like that. I think it's going to be a 2-piece set, but we do got an injury piece here, which is actually really, really good. Health, defense, crit damage. Nothing has speed except the weapons and the helm. The helm, I think, is the best piece out of these. It's a speed with speed on it. So that's why I'm thinking that these are probably going to be like the first time rewards, and then maybe it's random after that, like random subs after that, which is kind of interesting because then it guarantees that we get at least one epic piece every single time, which is pretty, I think it's fine. But I think we're going to have to wait and see how this pans out. But they did mention, you know, some slight tweaks to the new Hell Raid, or the Nightmare Labyrinth as they're calling it. You know, one big change that they're doing is that they are requiring, I believe, like 2 bug charms in this new Nightmare mode, and then after you clear it once with one team, you have to use a brand new team. So it's kind of like you know, once we had the Ancient Inheritance events, you can only use certain units for certain fights, and then after you use them, you can no longer use them. So I don't know if I like this, because this kind of punishes players that don't have a lot of units built, right? One possible change that they can make to this is to make your unit, right, fully awakened, fully mola, like they do in Ancient Inheritance. But I don't know if that would be too easy, right? But I mean, that's maybe something that they can consider doing if we need a lot of units to clear these new bosses. But that's going to be it for me. A lot of stuff incoming. Let me know your thoughts. What are you most excited about? I can't wait for the free Covenant Summon event and all of those spicy rewards that we're going to be getting. A lot of 5-star RGB tickets, right? So definitely excited for that. Like always, if you haven't enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, think about subscribing. It really helps the channel grow and reach more people like you who like content like this. Like always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.